Welcome to Cafe Calculations. My name is Eric. Today we're going to be continuing with our linear equations derivation. Last time we did our slope derivation. Today we're going to be deriving point slope form. This form of the equation really only has one function, which is used to get to another form which is called slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form is the most useful one students use to graph equations and even get an equation of a line given a slope and given a point. Point slope form I learned when I was in school, and it gets you to slope-intercept form. So most students these days are taught two different ways, one of them using point slope form, one of them using slope-intercept form to get your equation of a line. And SATs and ACTs will often ask you to know both. So I decided let's do a simple derivation of point slope form so you see where it comes from. But in reality, these equations are all very, very similar with very subtle differences between them. If you like our content, I encourage everybody to like, share, and comment. Hit the notifications button so you receive a notice when we put up new content. And I encourage everybody to become a Fine Mathematics Cafe Calculations member. So the first thing we want to do for deriving point slope equation is to just look and see what the equation is. And it is y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. So one thing I got to point out is when you use this equation, you must be given a slope and given a point. From there you can derive the equation of the line, which will be in slope-intercept form. I'm only going to be deriving the equation of point slope form. So the first thing we want to do is when we derive point slope form is we want to start with our equation of slope, which once again you can refer back to an earlier lesson where I derived this slope equation. So first we want to write is m is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Again, this is just the rate of change between 2 points in a Cartesian system. Okay? From there, we have to make a simple assumption. And like I said a moment ago, point slope form is really only useful if you're given 1 point and you have the slope. So from our equation of slope, we're going to make an assumption that we have 1 point. And we only need 1 point. So I'm going to let y2 be written as just y. And x2 is going to be written just as x, because we only need one equation in point slope form. Therefore, we can rewrite our slope equation into m is equal to y minus y1. We substituted y2 for y over x minus x1. Again, we substituted x2 for x. Okay? From here, it's only a couple lines of algebra to get to our point slope equation. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to multiply both sides by x minus x1, and the other side, x minus x1. And we notice that we can cross out x minus x1 on the right side. And then we're left with x minus x1 times m is equal to y minus y1, which is pretty much our point slope equation. However, let's make it a little more pretty and get it to exactly the way that we started with. So we can just flip things around. A equals b and b equals a, so I can just rewrite this as x minus x1 times m is equal to y minus y1 again, which we can just rewrite it as y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. And lo and behold, we have exactly what we started with. And that is your point slope derivation. Again, this equation is only used to get to slope-intercept equation, which I will probably be doing another video on this, because linear equations you use in Algebra 1, Algebra 2, pre-calculus, it even becomes a defining definition for something called a derivative in calculus, and it pops up in mathematics constantly. More importantly, linear equations pop up in many sciences. for the very simple fact, by being linear, they have a constant rate of change. So they're very important concepts to grasp and master. Thank you very much for watching our CAFE calculations, and I encourage everybody to become a Fine Mathematics CAFE Calculations member, and to like, share, and comment. Hit the notifications button so you receive a notice when we put up new content. If you really want to get more mastery on this thing, I encourage you to go to the Fine Mathematics lesson and just copy through the process until you really understand it deep inside your bones. Once again, thank you very much for watching Fine Mathematics or CAFE Calculations. I hope to see you guys soon, and more than anything, enjoy the process. Thank you very much. Take care.
يطلع شعرها